Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to sportsreview.com. I'm Natalie Rydstrom, and on the line is our tennis tipster, Joao from mgtennistipster.com. The link to his website is in the description box below if you guys want to check that out. Joao's got two tips for us, one's for the men's and one for the women's for day 6. What are you going for?
Yeah, exactly. The first one on the men's side is on the contest between Giri Vesely and João Sousa. Vesely had a remarkable win on the previous round against Dominic Thiem. He was priced around 7 on that match. It was a huge victory for him, but Thiem was far from his best, too many unforced errors. And many times after a player getting such a big win, it's very hard the following one, and the same might happen here, especially because he's facing one of the best competitors on the tour. Sousa is an extremely competitive player, very solid from the baseline, and I think the Portuguese can give a very good fight to the Czech here. So taking the Sousa spread +4 at 1.86 on Pinnacle is a pretty good option here. Looking now to the women's side, we'll go on a match between Coco van der Weghe and Roberta Vinci. We won the first round. We picked Vinci to cover her set handicap against Alison Risk, and she even got the victory there. And I think that this time Vinci can also give a very good fight to another American. Despite van der Weghe's good game on this surface, she even won a title a few weeks ago in Hertogenbosch. But Vinci's backhand slice with the ball bouncing very low. It's not an easy shot for van der Weghe to control the baseline rallies like she used to do. And I think that Roberta might have a better chance than the odds suggest. Looking to the overline, 20.5 games at 1.83 on Pinnacle seems a lower line for such good servers like two players are on fast conditions like this. So we'll take this line.
Yeah, definitely you'll go. So you've got João Sousa +4 there, 1.86 Pinnacle, and then the over 20.5 games, 1.83 against Coco van der Weghe and Roberta Vinci. Any other matches? Because obviously everything is being so disrupted with the rain. Is it making it harder for you to bet, or how's that working?
Yeah, sometimes it's tough because we don't know exactly which matches are taking place tomorrow. Also, the interruptions sometimes affect the players. But looking for the matches for tomorrow, if we have to pick something with some interest, might be the contest between another American, John Isner, and Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. Isner is known for his powerful serve. He's always a very tough opponent to face due to the quality of his big serve. However, grass is not the best surface for him. The ball bounces very low, which is not easy for such a tall player like him. And that's probably one of the reasons why he never reached the 4th round in Wimbledon. He'll try to do it once more against Tsonga. It won't be easy. Tsonga loves to play on grass, big serve also, going very often to the net. And I think the French has a good opportunity here. If you look also at the 5th set record of both players, Isner only won 1 out of 3 in Wimbledon, and Tsonga won all the 5 matches that went to a 5th set here.
Yeah.
So the advantage on the long match is also on Tsonga's side, and for that reason, picking Tsonga might be a good option here. However, the price is not very good at the time, 1.83 on Pinnacle, but waiting if this goes up to 1.19 can be a good bet to take.
All right, so take Tsonga, depending if the odds increase to 1.9, then that would be a bet to take.
Exactly, it would be a much more valuable player. So the price currently is not a bad one, but at 1.9 those values would be much better.
Yeah. What about Stan Wawrinka being out? Does that surprise you?
Yeah, we had a bet on him to win on the previous day. Was the bet that we lost. He started the match very well. He won the first set, but after that, he just turned. I like to say he has an on and off button, and he turned the off button. It was just enforced errors everywhere. It was a very poor performance from him.
Like, were you able to trade out, or did you completely lose that money? Like when you saw sort of like his performance kind of taking a turn for the worst, were you able to cash out at all?
No, I don't make any kind of trades during the matches because that's one additional variance factor. I always like to keep the variance at the minimum. I do an analysis before the match. I take a decision, and I'll go with that decision no matter what happens during the match.
Okay. Another quick question, actually, I've got to ask again on the men's side. I noticed also Andy Murray is actually becoming the favourite. Very small, but the odds have shifted. It was Novak Djokovic, and then it was Andy Murray. Andy Murray now, for example, if you look on the lines at Bet365 has got 2.62 and 2.62 for the both players. 888 Sport though has got Novak Djokovic 2.9, whilst Andy Murray is 2.8. William, so why do you think that is?
Oh, that's because Djokovic is losing 2 sets to love against Sam Querrey. His match was interrupted. He'll start tomorrow again. He's losing 7-6, 6-1, if I'm not mistaken, against Querrey. So he'll have a very tough task to recover from that disadvantage. However, last year he made it against Kevin Anderson, and tomorrow might do it again. But his performance was very poor today.
Does that mean that maybe now, say if you do think that Novak Djokovic is going to at least make it to the semi-finals, is now the time to take him at that price?
It's not a bad price at all. I don't like to make that bet now. My idea was to avoid betting on Djokovic throughout the entire tournament, and I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
And after seeing the poor quality of his tennis today, even more. But I think that tomorrow he might turn the match around against Querrey, but no confidence at all on the American to do it.
Yeah. Well, listen,
On the Serbian.
Yeah. Well, listen, I took your advice as well with Muguruza, and obviously she is out now, so that was a really good call. Listen, guys, watching, I will put both the Joao's tips in the comments description right as soon as this video finishes, so you guys can check that out. Also, let me know what you guys are going for, or if you've got any questions for Joao to answer. Again, comments box, and Joao will answer those. It's a long day, Friday, but listen, I'll see you tomorrow, Joao, and we'll look for the best plays for Sunday tomorrow. So take care and best of luck with your picks.
Thank you very much.